President of the United States is going to be potentially criminally liable for obstruction of justice in this matter, pressuring the FBI to drop the Russia investigation, firing the FBI director when it didn't happen. If that's a potential criminal liability for the President of the United States, then the people who have the evidence, they're really important, right? That list of senior FBI officials who were brought in by James Comey into what he witnessed, those are people who retain and can support the evidence of what the president did. Right? These are the people who will provide that evidence, who can support the evidence that Comey collected. And it's a short list. Right? One is James Comey himself, right? Well, the president has already fired him, and the White House and Republicans in Congress have been smearing James Comey and denouncing him as a partisan, terrible person ever since, doing everything they can to undermine his credibility. One of the other people who Comey brought in, Andrew McCabe, Deputy Director of the FBI, who the president has also been publicly denouncing for months. He is now reportedly getting retired out of the FBI within the next few weeks. Retired out at the old age of 49. There's been reports that the Attorney General has been pressuring the current FBI Director Chris Wray to get Andrew McCabe out of there. There have been retire out very shortly. One of Comey's other corroborating witnesses was counsel of the FBI, Jim Baker, who remains at the FBI for now, but he has mysteriously been reassigned to a job nobody can describe with responsibilities no one can name. Nobody quite knows why James Baker has been ousted from his senior position at the FBI and busted down to some invisible tertiary spot where he's basically responsible for watering the plants. But the president has been taking shots at him publicly as well. Then there's Jim Ribicki, who was chief of staff to the FBI director, both under Comey and under his successor, Chris Wray. Today, Chris Wray announced that Ribicki, too, he's out. This follows Republicans in Congress taking shots at him as well, trying to construe him as a partisan. If there is an obstruction of justice case to make against this president for the firing of James Comey, there are 6 people on the list that we know of who were in on the evidence, who have evidence of the president's behavior in that matter. Of those 6, 4 of them have now been ousted or sidelined at the FBI and smeared by the White House and the Republicans. 4 of the 6. When Comey came up with the evidence that the president had tried to obstruct justice in the Russia matter, they tried to destroy Comey. Comey thought ahead and had backup. Now they are destroying his backup.